Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm gonna be talking about why I started going. I'm phasing out digital music for physical music. Um, these are my four plus reasons why I'm gonna be going. So I started listening to physical music again on my radio at work. Um, Number one is I have digital music fatigue. I noticed that I noticed that when I'm streaming my music, I'm on my phone at work, and basically I get called out for being on my phone because I'm not allowed to be on my phone at work, and I want to be less on my phone at work. That's why I swapped to CDs, and I started listening to the CDs I do have. And my mom gave me a handful of CDs that she doesn't listen to anymore. So my physical media collection got Pink and this guy Josh something that is a country singer. I got Pink and one more country singer in my collection. I got Alan Jackson, and Tim McGraw in my collection, and then um I got Foo Fighters, and I got basically yeah. Number two, why I stopped streaming my music is that you know how you don't own it. So, for example, if so, my parents love their streaming their music, and I don't pay for Spotify. My dad does, so it works in my favor that I'm not paying for it. I know I have a shared account with my dad, but I want to stop streaming my music because you don't own it. So, when it comes to streaming your music, you basically the streaming service like Spot. Let's say a rapper or someone got controversial, they can just pull their music at any time. Um, the third reason why I'm swapping to CDs and phasing out streaming music is that the audio is better and there's no censorship. So basically, there's no censorship in CDs because no one can't physically my only problem with digital media, especially in the music industry and Spotify is guilty of this. That there's some music's on Spotify that's not available anymore, and I want the authentic experience. So that's why I'm swapping to CDs. The the fourth reason why I'm swapping to CDs starting today, actually, I brought my CDs to work today so I can listen to my music. The reason why I swapped to physical media when it comes to music is um basically I want to be able to control what I'm listening to. I want to be able to control what I'm listening to. So when you stream on Spotify, SoundCloud, or Apple Music, whatever tickles your fancy, um the algorithm just shows you what you like. And I'm sick of, listening to the algorithm and they just play the same songs over and over again that I like, and I don't like it. Um, the fifth and final reason why I swapped to CDs is I'm phasing out streaming and favoring CDs more. Is that censorship? That's why I like physical media better because there's no censorship. And once it's on a disc, you can't censor it. And I feel like that I want to give. So, for example, if there's a artist I've never listened to, I want to buy the disc so I can check it out. And basically, I'm gonna be getting the CDs I'm gonna be buying from Amazon. I'm gonna be buying Imagine Dragons, 21 Pilots. I'm gonna be buying Seether, and among other artists I like, because I want to be able to be in control of my rotation, if you will. And I'm getting a Seether album I like. I'm getting so yeah, basically I want to be more in control of what I listen to. And that's why my little brother and his fiance likes vinyls, and that's why my big brother and my sister-in-law my current sister-in-law, only current sister, that's why my big brother and sister-in-law love vinyls, because Gen Zs love physical media. I love physical media because it's nostalgic. And that's the sixth and final reason why I'm swapping to physical media when it comes to music is because again, I can still listen to my music without being on my phone. So basically, I was looking at the album cover, following along with the tracks, and my boss is like, she called me out of looking at it. I mean, she couldn't do anything about it because I wasn't looking at my phone. So she's like, "Hello," and she was like, "Man," I was like looking at the back of the tracks. My boss called me out on it, which is pretty cool. She's used to calling me out being on my phone, but I wasn't on my phone because my phone was in my locker, which is funny because I always get in trouble being on my phone. She's like, "Oh, okay, you're not on your phone," because I love looking at the tracks. And the seventh reason why I like physical media is there's no shuffle button, and the music you have is the music you got. So when you stream music, you have a shuffle button, and that gets old. So the reason why I like CDs better than streaming is there's no shuffle button, and the album is what you get is what you get. You gotta listen to it from the first track all the way to the last track with physical media because what music you have on the disc is what you got, which is funny. And I don't I after listening to my CDs today at work, I don't think I'm gonna go back to streaming anytime soon with my music. So I'm gonna be using Spotify to look at the albums I like, and I'm gonna go on Amazon, and I'm gonna buy a physical copy for it. I'm gonna start buying physical copies for the music I like. So I want to have enough physical music where I can make my rotations. And I'm buying Seether. So my favorite artist at the moment is Seether, Godsmack, and Linkin Park. So I want to buy CDs for all the artists I like, and basically I like albums. If I so I'm gonna go on Spotify. I'm gonna see what I've been listening to. I'm gonna buy the CDs for it because I'm sick of the algorithm telling me what I should listen to. Um, I'm only gonna stream my music when I have no choice. So, if for example, um, if I'm out, if I go for a walk, I'll stream my music. I want to restrict the streaming my music on my phone to when I'm going for walks. I'm actually gonna invest in a CD player where I can put my headphones on. I'm gonna invest in a physical CD player so I can play the music in my ears. I want to do that. Um, so yeah, like those are the reasons why I swapped to CDs, and I'm not streaming anymore. And again, I have one big and final reason because I have digital fatigue. I have streaming fatigue right now when it comes to music. So before I swapped to my CDs, I was on my phone for a good 50 minutes to know what I want to listen to. Like um, I was in a fatigue. I was in an endless loop, and if I like the album so much, I just get a physical copy. And I want to grow my physical collection of CDs and DVDs. With those DVDs, I'm gonna make a separate video for that. Stay tuned for that. But the reason I'm making this video because I'm swapping. I think I made a good choice of listening to physical discs because I fell in love with artists. Like, so tomorrow my rotation will be Pink, and Alan Jackson, Pink and Alan Jackson tomorrow with Tim McGraw, and basically tomorrow. So in a day or two, when I get my CDs, I'm gonna be. I want to have every genre of music in CD form. I'm gonna I'm gonna invest all my money into getting physical discs so I can make that rotation. And the Sealer album with Gasoline, I'm gonna get that album as well for physical copy. I got my favorite Sealer album for CD as well. So yeah, basically the downside of digital media is you get fatigue. I got so digitally fatigued with streaming music on my phone. I just This is my first time not streaming my music in a while, and it feels good just to sit back, listen to the CD, and I'm in, and whatever. Um, so yeah, those are my reasons. Again, my reasons why I swapped the CDs, and also CDs give you a more taste in music. Instead of the algorithm tell me what I should listen to, I'm in control of my music now. Um, I want to make those rotations physically, not digitally. If that makes sense. If you enjoyed this little video, if you enjoyed this video, why I enjoy physical media, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Um, I'm gonna take a break from making music at the moment so I can focus on more personal content. Um, so yeah, like and subscribe if you, and comment down below if you also like physical media as much as I do in 2026, and I'll see you guys the next time I upload.